Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Got a Mora Games video for you guys. Mora is starting to climb the charts here, and I want to show you my price targets for it in this bull run. I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. Alright everyone, I got a Mora Games video for you guys. I'm going to cover Mora. I've covered it on my channel a few times now. Months ago, back in late last year when it first launched, I was covering on this channel. So I was telling you that this is one that I think is going to do pretty well in this bull run. And we're starting to see it climb up in the price on its charts. So I want to jump into that here. Currently at almost, a little over 2.5 cents. If you look at the 3-month here, it just launched, back late last year, I think early November or something. So it's been climbing up here slowly moving up. And currently its market cap is only 10 million, and it does have like over 3/4 of its tokens in supply already. So there's not going to be a lot of dilution of the value in the token supply for this one. So it is starting to move up. And I was telling people before, this thing at 1 penny or less than a penny was a steal. And I definitely picked some up. I'll go over my price targets on it in just a little bit here, but I think this one's going to do pretty well. If we jump into the website here, they're still building these games, and I'll show you some examples. They've got some footage of the games, but the website's pretty decent. What I like about it really is the tokenomics is 100% of liquidity locked for the team. They've got the team tokens are locked up, the liquidity's locked. They do have a buy and sell tax on Uniswap. I think it's like 3 and 4% or something, but they're slowly phasing that out, or they might have already phased it out completely. I think they made an announcement about that. There's more than, like I said, more than 75% of the tokens in circulation, and it supports multiple mobile games, not just the ones that they're creating here. So keep that in mind. That's another big thing that you really need to keep in mind with this one. But they are building some decent games, so they're still rolling them out in the works. But they're partnered with GameSwift, Mora, Polygon, Chainlink, and so on. They do have some good partnerships. There's no VCs invested in this one to dump on the investors, so that's one thing I like about this one. If we go to their X page here, they also recently did a X Spaces with Creo Engine, and as you guys know, Creo Engine has been absolutely flying up in price recently. But that must be one partnership of theirs. I haven't had a chance to listen to this Spaces yet, but I do want to listen to it and get more information on it and find out what they discussed in that. But if you guys want to check it out, you can go to their X page and check it out. I'll play a little bit of some footage of the games here that they're working on. They're starting to make some progress on some of these. So it's interesting, they're building a couple different games here, but they also allow other games to launch on their platform, so that's a good thing. So it's not just the games that they're building. If you go to YouTube here and if you look up more games, and this video is probably not going to get a lot of views because this project is still not well known yet, but I think eventually it's going to, and it already is starting to pick up steam. But if you YouTube more games, there's not a lot of big YouTubers out there talking about it yet. Crypto Gains has done a video on this one, and he's got quite a big following, but not as big as some of the other ones out there. But I did notice that from Crypto Banter, they did mention more games recently on one of their posts. And if you go to the chart here for the last month, it really started climbing up once they mentioned it just recently here. It started climbing up. So they're starting to talk about it, and once they start doing videos on this project and mentioning it more, it's really going to start going up in price here from this 10 million market cap. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen with this, especially with them being partnered with Mora and G Swift and that. So they'll have probably some bigger guns working with them and marketing for them as well. So right now they're starting to get the game going, and then I would imagine they're going to start rolling out heavier marketing on this thing. And once we get into the main bull run here, this one could really take off. So we'll jump into my price targets here for Mora. This is my profit taking strategy as of right now. Now this could change based off of how it's doing towards the later end of this year. But this is my price strategy for it right now, and when I would start taking out profits on it. I picked it up for less than a penny on average. My average price is less than a penny on Mora, and I've got about 155,000 coins right now. So I didn't buy a lot of them, but I picked up a decent amount. And if you look at the price targets here, I would start taking out my 10% around 10 cents. That would get my initial investment out, and then some. It would be a little bit more than my initial investment, and basically, that would be just off the market. And we're already at a little over 2.5 cents, so we only need a 4x from here to get there. And then I would take out another 20% or so around the 24-cent mark, and that would start getting me some profit here, $7,200 all profit. And then 20% of that 150,000, I would sell around 39 cents approximately, and get out 11,700. Another 20% around 49 cents before it hits that 50-cent mark, and then I'd pull out $14,700. And then another 20% around the 74-cent mark. Maybe I might do 64 cent. We'll just have to see how this thing is doing, and get out, around $20,000. And then I'd leave a 10% moon bag in there in case it were to shoot up to, 99 cents or $1 from here. But if you look at the market cap on it, at 10 million market cap, basically to get to $1 from here, it's going to be like a 40x from here. So that would be a 400 million market cap. So that's possible that this could get up there and get this thing up to $1. 400 million market cap isn't that high for a gaming project. It just depends on what kind of partnerships and stuff that they develop between now and the end of the year here. But a 10x from here is going to put it at 26 cents, 27 cents, and that's going to put it at 100 million market cap. I think that's definitely doable, and that is right above my second profit taking strategy here, price. And then from there on up, hopefully it'll keep climbing up from there, and I'll take out more and more profits on it till it gets up close to $1. But we'll have to see. We might adapt this as we get going in the bull run here and see how things are doing on it. But I think Morra Games is one that you might want to look at having in your portfolio. It's one of the gaming projects that hasn't taken off yet, mainly because it hasn't done a whole lot of marketing yet, and right now they're focusing on building the game. But if they get partnered with like Neo Tokyo or something and start doing some serious marketing on this thing's going to take off, and you're starting to see some of the bigger YouTubers out there just now starting to talk about it in the last week. So definitely one that I've got in my portfolio, and hopefully it does well. But wanted to get this out there for you guys to take a look at. Maybe you guys want to add it to your portfolio. This is not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy Mora. I'm just telling you my opinion on it and why I picked it up and why I think it's going to do well. You guys do your own research on this and do your own due diligence, guys. But I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, hit that like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And I'll see you on the next video.